The metal door clanged shut behind me like a coffin lid. Orange jumpsuit, size too big, sleeves swallowing my manicured hands. The guard, a woman with a buzz cut and a voice like gravel, snatched my earrings. My watch, my wedding ring. No jewelry, princess. I wanted to scream that the ring was platinum, that my husband paid more for it than she earned in a month. But the words stuck in my throat. The intake room smelled of bleach and despair. They fingerprinted me, photographed me, made me squat and cough. I kept thinking, this is a mistake. Someone will fix it. No one did. Cell 1 for B, bunk bed, stainless toilet. A roommate named Tasha who was already snoring. I sat on the lower bunk and stared at the wall. Someone had scratched. Karen was here with a fingernail. I laughed sharp, hysterical, then cried until my ribs hurt. Day 2, breakfast. Tray, gray oatmeal, one slice of white bread, coffee that tasted like battery acid. I asked for cream. The server, a trustee with tattoos crawling up her neck, smirked. Creams for good girls, Karen. The nickname spread like wildfire. By lights out, every woman in the pod called me Karen. I hated them. I hated the oatmeal. I hated the bus driver, whose name I still refused to say out loud. Day 3, laundry duty. They gave me a hairnet and a cart of sheets. The industrial washer roared like a monster. Steam burned my arms. Tasha worked beside me, humming gospel. First week's the worst, she said. After that, you forget who you were outside. I wanted to tell her I'd never forget. I was Jennifer fucking Harrington, PTA president, Instagram 42K, Tesla in the driveway. Instead, I folded fitted sheets until my fingers bled. Day 4, visitation. My husband came, glass between us, phones that smelled of 1,000 strangers. He looked smaller in the fluorescent light. The kids miss you, he said. I pressed my palm to the glass. Tell Ashley I'm sorry. He hesitated. She's angry. Says you embarrassed her. My daughter, my perfect, spoiled princess, angry at me. I hung up first. Day 5, therapy group. Mandatory. Circle of plastic chairs. The counselor, Dr. Patel, asked us to share one regret. Tasha talked about stealing diapers for her baby. A woman named Rosa cried over a DUI. When it was my turn, I said, I regret nothing. Dr. Patel smiled like she'd heard it 1,000 times. Denial is a warm blanket, Jennifer. It burns eventually. Day 6, the letter. Mail call. A single envelope, no return address. Inside, a Polaroid of the school bus, the driver standing proud in front. On the back, block letters, we protect our own. My hands shook so hard the photo tore. I hid the pieces under my mattress. Day 7, yard time. Concrete square, chain link sky. I walked laps with Tasha. She pointed to a woman lifting weights. That's Big Martha. Mess with her, you're done. I laughed then stopped. Big Martha was staring at me. Later, in the showers, she cornered me. Heard you scared kids on a bus. Her breath smelled of onions. My niece rides that route. I backed into the tiles. She flicked water at my face and walked away. Day 8, nightmare. I dreamed of the courtroom. The judge's gavel was a school bus horn. The driver grew taller, his shadow swallowing me. I woke gasping. Tasha handed me a tissue without waking fully. Day 9, commissary. I bought ramen, honey buns, a bar of real soap. Luxury. Tasha taught me to cook the ramen on the hot water spigot. Add crushed Cheetos for flavor. We ate on her bunk like teenagers at a sleepover. She asked about my life before. I told her about the marble countertops, the vineyard weekends. She listened, then said, sounds lonely. I wanted to argue. Couldn't. Day 10, phone call. Ashley finally answered. Mom, her voice cracked. I saw the video. Everyone at school has it. I pictured her in her canopy bed, Pink walls, tears smudging mascara. Baby, I was protecting you. Silence. Then, you protected yourself. Not me. Click. Day 11, anger management. Another circle. This time we had to write apology letters we'd never send. I addressed mine to the bus driver. Dear sir, I regret the inconvenience. I crumpled it. Started over. I was wrong. The pen shook. I couldn't finish. Day 12, the fight. Lunchroom. A woman cut in line. I snapped. Wait your turn. She laughed. Called me Karen. Tray flipped. Mashed potatoes on my jumpsuit. Guards dragged us apart. Solitary. 24 hours in a concrete box with a drain for a toilet. I counted cracks in the wall. 47. Day 13. Solitary release. Back to the pod. Tasha hugged me. Welcome to the club. She showed me a new tattoo on her wrist. A tiny bus. For my niece, she said. I stared until the ink blurred. Day 14. Halfway. 2 weeks down. The days blurred. I stopped flinching at the 5 a.m. buzzer. My nails, once almond-shaped gels, were jagged nubs. I caught my reflection in the polished steel mirror. Hollow cheeks, eyes too big. I look like someone who belonged here. Day 15. Library cart. Volunteer duty. I pushed the cart cell to cell. Romance novels, legal thrillers. A dog-eared copy of The Secret. In cell 8, a woman asked for something about forgiveness. I handed her Tuesdays with Maury. She cried. I pretended not to notice. Day 16, dream number 2. This time the bus was empty except for me and the driver. He didn't speak, just handed me a child's drawing. Stick figure me with devil horns. Kids crying. I woke up screaming. Day 17, mail again. Another photo. This time, my daughter's yearbook page, her face scratched out with red pen.